Everybody, how are you? How is everything in your world? I hope good. Hot and sunny in Los Angeles. 75 right now, going up to 81. I guess that's not that hot, right? As the temperatures climb slowly toward the summer, middle of the summer. June is closing out, of course, and June tends to be a little cooler, partly due to the June gloom. What's the June gloom? Well, people ask me, Joe, you're always talking about the June gloom. I'm not exactly sure, but I'll take a stab at it. The ocean water is cool. The air above it is warm. And the difference traps foggy air. Okay. It creates foggy air and then or air, clouds, creates clouds and traps them. So where do they go? They go inland. So they kind of move in over the city in the morning, early morning. So you wake up and it's cloud cover on, June 20th. You're like, wait a minute, I thought it was summertime. Where's the sun? I don't know how far it goes. I think it goes, in other words, I don't know how far inland that cloud cover goes, but I always thought it was just like to the east side, and that was about it. And that the Inland Empire and those points east were not under what they call the marine layer or the June gloom. But that's basically it. Cold ocean air, cold ocean air, cold water, cold ocean water, warm air above. Things get trapped, they move inland. They're like, we're out of here. We're moving. They can't take it. We can't move. We can't go. We can't climb. We can't grow. We're going to move inland over LA. But then your next question will be, well, why does it go away then around 3 o'clock in the afternoon? So I don't know either. I'm guessing what? What happens then? Because I don't know. I don't know why it dissipates. All right. San Francisco 57. Just talked to somebody yesterday from San Francisco. They said, yeah, it's been nice there. 57 right now, going up to 64, partly cloudy. New York City, 90. I'd like to be in Manhattan. A 98 degree day, just burning. Oh, thanks. No, I love New York. I love New York. Doesn't everybody love New York? Doesn't New York, no matter who you are, doesn't New York have a place in the heart of every American? New York City, it's our city. It's an American phenomenon. Did I just romanticize New York too much? Columbus, Ohio, 89 degrees right now, and the high today, 89. Atlanta, Georgia, 85 degrees, going up to 86. Is it? I know it's humid in the South, but is Atlanta itself, is it known for being exceptionally humid or no? Just sort of normally Georgia humid. I don't know. I don't know if that question made any sense even. Edmonton, Alberta, 60 degrees right now, going up to 63. I wonder what the highs are. That brings up the question. I wonder what the highs. And I lived there for 10 years. I should know this, but I wonder what the high degree is at all. You know what I mean? During the entire year. in Edmonton. Edmonton is way far north of the border. You know, it's farther north than you think. We're not going to be out here long today, guys. I just needed to get out and get in some walking. I'm just going to burn off some steps here. Trying to. That's one reason I'm moving the vlogs to its own channel, because now I'm live streaming on Twitch right now, but I mean on YouTube. I've created a second vlog channel. Just because I want to do shorter, faster ones and do more of them. And live streaming helps because you can just go live, record it, close it, you're done. The result of the video is not that great, right? The audio and video, at least the way I'm doing it. There's some people I see online, they have these great live streams, like really clear. And I've tried different technical changes, and so far no luck. I'll just keep at it. We'll get it straightened out. It's a decent phone, but I don't know. I remember, you know what it reminds me of? One time one of my relatives had this, they were moving, and they needed help with their taking down their TV. They had, the white flat screen TVs, and they had this home entertainment system, and they, and I'm kind of a tech head. I said, I'll help you do it. I'll tell you, I couldn't figure it out. And then I couldn't admit to myself that I couldn't figure it out. It was such a, expensive system, and yeah, so that's the way it is with the live streaming. I'll figure it out. And they're not the most. I don't necessarily need something that's going to go on the up for an Academy Award. It's just really a documentation, just to have a record of this BS and walking on here. Just little records through the day, so I can look back and go, oh yeah. Now look, this is interesting. You notice anything different about that? You notice anything different about this? These sidewalks right here? Now this sidewalk was never really that heavily populated by homeless, but I mean these two sidewalks. But yeah, I wonder what it's like. About a block away, there's a lot. There's on 12th. There's lots of homeless on that. Just down there. I wonder if they got. What happens is the police, the city and the police, city sanitation workers, along with the police. I don't know who it is. But the police have to move them, and then the cleanup crews have to steam clean and the sidewalks. The police come in and they say to the homeless, "You have to move." So they help them move their stuff, and then the city cleaning people, whatever division that is, steam cleans the sidewalks and scrubs the sidewalks and throws down chemical agents. And the reason they do that is there's been outbreaks of typhus in homeless encampments, and I forget what typhus does for you. If left untreated, it can do really bad things to you. But typhus is a spread by fleas and rats in some sort of order. Rats and fleas get it from the rats and then give it to the people, or yeah, yeah, something like that. And their typhus is common in, or has been found in several homeless areas, like in San Diego and other cities. So to stop all that, every once in a while, the city comes upon you know regular homeless camps and says we're gonna have to move you so we can clean it. They clean it, and then within 24 hours they're back. But that's what I thought happened there, and it'll be interesting to see if they came through on the other street, if it was just regular cleaning or just regular, you know, homeless people moving on. Sometimes they stay 3 days on a certain part of the sidewalk, um, and then move on. I'm just going to turn around. I don't want to go through all that. And sometimes they stay a month, sometimes 6 months. You know, it just depends. But to see none, if you see none, where usually there's a few, that means that the city came in and steam cleaned or whatever they do, chemical cleaning. They scrub the sidewalks and all this stuff. I don't know what they do. Uh, what else? Khalid was just in town here at Staples. Talked to a few people that went to that show. Very good show, they said. I forgot to ask who the Army helicopters, military, I guess. I forgot to ask who the opening act was for Khalid. What else is going on? Dodgers killing it. So the big talk, common theme now, talking to people in town is, when will the Dodgers hit a cold snap? As is their habit. When will they hit the cold snap that is their habit? Okay, so I can see a bunch of tents down there. So they didn't. I think they cleaned down here. So they must not have been a cleaning. I think the people aren't over there just because they're just not there. But these guys are pretty quick, even after they clean this stretch here. They're pretty quick to come back. Like, really quick. They're pretty, actually, that stretch, and I don't know, I don't walk around Skid Row enough, or I've ridden my bike through there a few times, but I don't know, what's common or not. But right down there, they have battery power. They have solar cells, and so then they collect, obviously sunlight. And then at night, you can hear music. They're playing the music. You can see them on their phones. It's pretty smart, actually. It's amazing the technology now. I know we've had solar cells for a while, for camping or whatever. But it's kind of amazing, right? You just get power out in the middle of nowhere. Of course, it takes a long time to get, you know what I mean? A day's worth of sunlight. I think you don't get that much power, but you get power. So if let's say your phone was dead, you could power up your phone. I think the problem in a survival situation are a lot of times. Well, I'm just guessing. Yeah, I'm just taking a total guess, but I would think out there in the bush, half the problem is getting a signal to make a call from out in the backcountry or whatever the heck. This way, how do they do it when they go up to Everest? What do they have? Batteries or something? Battery packs, or what do they do? How do they do that? They said some of those climbers on Everest that died, weren't necessarily prepared or weren't prepared enough. But every time you read about somebody that was up on Everest, they have very extensive climbing background. It's not you and me just going, oh, hey, we should go up on Everest. I think they have to apply, and people that want to go up on Everest are usually not, dilettantes. They're serious climbers. So then when they die, they go, well, they weren't prepared. I'm thinking, how can that be? They're like basically professional climbers, or semi-pro or pro or serious climbers. I think it's more the fact that the overcrowding, that's not on them so much. That's on the Nepal or whoever runs the mountain. That's a major factor. They had too many climbers at the top. So you had to wait. You had to wait to either go to the top or you had to wait to come down from the top. They would only let, a few up or down. I forget how it worked, but, The thing is, you can only stay at that elevation for a very short time. So when you have to wait to come down or go up, whatever it is, to the top, you're only working with like 30% of your available oxygen. And, your mind gets disoriented. So just not only the cold and the steep terrain and all the hazards, your body is you're operating with only like 1/3 of your operating system. You get disoriented easy. It'd be easy to take the wrong step and fall and injure yourself. And then once you're injured, oh golly, like just think about just twisting your ankle at the very top of Everest coming down. That'd be, you know, even like if you fell and put your hand out and hurt your hand on a jagged rock or something. I'm just making stuff up. It'd be and I'm surprised more people don't have problems. You can't hold on to anything with that hand, let's say, onto a pole or a rope. You're only operating with one hand, or let's say you like I say, twist your ankle, or let's say you broke your ankle. You know, but if you're a serious mountain climber, like a super serious, that's your thing in life. You know, Everest is pretty tempting. It's like pretty tempting. All right, guys, that's all I got. I'm just getting out there. We're walking. I'll be back. You can always check Twitch. You can always check Twitch if YouTube, but the channel on YouTube is going to be Daily Dose of Ditzel. I'm not sure that anything's up there. This might be the first one. As you can see, I'm highly organized. So, Daily Dose of Ditzel, which sounds kind of dangerous, actually. If you had something called Ditzel, it sounds like something you'd want to be careful of taking, much less daily. Talk to you soon. Don't climb Everest.